You can't replicate the loyalty that comes from just caring about people, about asking about their lives, about their hopes, about what it is that they want for their future. And it's totally financially negligible. It takes no time. It takes nothing from you to give to them in that way.
And so you're selling something people want to have, an experience that people want to receive. And so I know like Jeff Bezos has told Shaquille O'Neal, hey, only invest in things that create impact that will change people's lives. And so, I think of restaurants, it really does change your life because you're wanting to usually decompress from the day, either for lunch or for dinner, usually with friends or family. If you're solo, usually you're sitting at the bar, connecting with a bartender, but you want to decompress, have some good food and relax. And so it really does help you, within your day, to keep on moving forward. And so, I love restaurants. The margins are good in pizza, much better than a lot of these other industry, other concepts that I'm hearing. And so we're fortunate for that. And then we also took over all the paper goods. And so we haven't gone up on paper goods in 3 years when everybody else is going up on paper goods. And I'm like, okay, like we're doing it. We're the manufacturer now and we haven't gone up in 3 years. So why are y'all up 30, 40%? It doesn't make any sense. They say, it's because of fuel, it's because of logistics. It's all, everybody's getting paid more. And I just call it all BS because we're still doing it and we haven't gone up at all. The prices we get from China, the same prices 3 years. Actually, they're even cheaper than they were 3 years ago. So it was good that we took that part of the business over because we're bootstrapped. We don't have any private equity. And so James, that, with that, no business is going to make 100% good decisions. We're going to make bad decisions that's going to cost money. And so it was good to be able to take in the paper good business, help create some more profit, to be able to absorb any losses that we receive.
Hospitality is anticipating the need. And it doesn't have to apply it's just anticipation of the need. You are anticipating the need before the question and or the need comes to you. And so I think that's what AI has the opportunity to deliver, is that restaurants will be able to use it in a variety of ways. You can utilize AI to anticipate the behavior of guests because you will have all of that information. And thus you can give them a deliverable thinking, we know the behavior of this guest. We've watched them over, let's say, a 6-month period of time. We know what they consume. We know the pattern at which they consume. We know the time of day that they consume it. We know if they ever come in more frequently, if there's a discount. And so you can present to them offerings to continue to guide their journey and keep them a lifetime guest for yourself. So I think that's the easy answer to that. You can use AI to. But you can also use it in a variety of other ways, right? You're looking at the behaviors across regions. I think about it from, we're a franchisor. So I'm looking at it that way is I can utilize this to open restaurants. I can utilize this in a way that I am looking at various inputs from my data sets, right? I can look at sales volume. I can look at check average. I can look at product mix. I can look at psychographic data, drive time data, and put all of that in and have it look at it and say, here's where your best performing units are, and here are their similarities. And here's how they also dissimilar for ones that maybe aren't in that tier. And here are locations that you should potentially market to because they are there. So you're anticipating future markets, so future guest needs, future employment. I think you can look at it from marketing. You're looking at ingesting all of you can see who's interacting with your guests on a daily basis. And you can fill in around that so that you don't have to keep marketing and allocating resources to guests that you've already captured.
A couple of mistakes that we were making in the beginning. We would see something happening on the floor that was wrong, and we would just pull somebody aside for a quick coaching moment and let them know, and then put them back out onto the floor. we no longer do that. Now we save all feedback for the end of the day. And we don't let it go a week or 2 weeks until the feedback is delivered, but we wait until the end of the shift to deliver the feedback. And oftentimes as the owner, what we'll do now is we'll just inform the GM and allow the GM to be the one to carry that message forward. And then as the ownership, especially for single unit operators, just get in and ask your people about their lives. Like, hey, how's your mom doing? Like, that is so free and so impactful for people. And recently, actually at this location, one of our associates, their mom passed away, and it was rather sudden. And after about 2 weeks, they had taken a bit of some time off to do what they needed to do to get her affairs in order. And when they came back, I mean, I encountered the associate. They were in the back office, and like first words out of my mouth were, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear about your mom. I had heard through Cody that this happened, and the associate just started crying instantly. And I said, can I give you a hug? And he said, yes, I would love that. And we just sat with each other for a minute in the back, and you can't replicate the loyalty that comes from just caring about people, about asking about their lives, about their hopes, about what it is that they want for their future. And it's totally financially negligible. It takes no time. It takes nothing from you to give to them in that way.